Alright, we're back. I promised Araxxor this episode. I'm giving Araxxor this episode, starting where we left off with KC 463. Everyone needs to AFK somewhere, and I'm AFKing at the Dream of Ire, and that was level 97 fishing. It's just a few minutes later, and this is level 92 crafting. It's a nice milestone. That's halfway to 99. And some blowpipe chitin, I just noticed. Slowly building my way to a blowpipe. Boy, they really made it so much easier to get these pieces with this update. I don't really need anything from this boss, but I was having a lot of fun here last episode, and I want to show my best kill streak so far. 21 kills and 240% in rage. At 250% in rage, the mechanics change a bit, so I'm not going to go past that for now, but it's a great GP per kill. 16 million GP from just 21 kills. That's like 10 million GP per hour without any uniques. Handing in a trio of daily tasks is going to get me to level 88 woodcutting. Gains. This account kind of used to be about questing. Getting the quest cape was my first major goal, and I got it, but I have since lost it, and now I am badly behind the curve in terms of quests. I'm keen to move on to the post-World Guardian quests, partly because that would be cool, partly because there's good quest rewards. There's nothing stopping me doing those quests, except a voice deep inside my soul that gets upset if I do quests in the wrong order. So, a side goal of mine is to finish all the World Guardian quests. I thought about doing them all in one video, but I'm not sure how much people like videos that are just about questing, so instead, I'm going to space them out a little bit. Anyway, that's enough rambling. The first quest up on the docket is Heartstealer, a nice Valentine Day themed standalone quest about two criminals who seem to know me, but honestly, I don't have a clue who they are. Kaylin and Annette are a wife and wife team of thieves, and Kaylin wants me to steal a huge heart-shaped gemstone at an upcoming gala in Rock as an anniversary gift for Annette. I guess that's sweet. We agree to help because we are literally incapable of saying no, I think. Maybe. I mean, it seems clearly wrong to steal a gemstone from a charity gala, but it is for love, I guess, so maybe it's okay. This isn't legal advice. We help Kaylin prepare because not only is she a thief, she is also lazy. We also give her a pep talk a few times because Kaylin's nervous she's lost her touch recently. Wait, why are we talking her into this? It's a terrible idea. And it's her idea. And who are these people anyway? I genuinely do not remember who they are. Anyway, then we infiltrate the gala, and by infiltrate, I mean we just put on a domino mask, which is what these little eye masks are called, if you're wondering, and nobody recognizes us. It seems kind of crazy because the mask covers approximately none of my face, but maybe it's like Clark Kent and his glasses. I mean, who would expect the World Guardian stealing a random gemstone from the Rock Museum? I mean, half the stuff here is probably things I gave to them anyway. There's also another thief. Plot twist. She looks suspiciously like Annette, Kaylin's wife, and the person we're stealing the gemstone for. It's probably just a coincidence though. Yeah, it's not a coincidence. It is Annette. Turns out she planned the whole thing. The ruby is actually fake, and Annette planned out the whole thing to reignite Kaylin's confidence and love for thieving. Romantic. Plus, I guess this means we haven't actually stolen a priceless artifact from the Rock Museum, which I guess is good. Also, and I cannot stress this enough, who are these people? I have no recollection of Kaylin and Annette at all. Anyway, quest done, and that's another quest point for 425 total. What a milestone. Solid 5 out of 7 quest. I promise this video won't just be questing, but I'm in the mood, and figured out I would also bust out Once Upon a Time in Gielinor, which is kind of like Recipe of Disaster because it's really 4 mini quests in one, and was released to celebrate RuneScape's 20-year anniversary. It's also a charming homage to a bunch of quests from different points in RuneScape's history. It starts with Foreshadowing, where Rolomia is throwing us a party. Now she's someone I do remember. She used to be Sliske's little helper before we killed Sliske and ate his soul, or something like that. Turns out Rolomia is still kind of bitter and casts a spell on us to switch places. So now we're Rolomia and she's the World Guardian. Then she sucker punches us and we die. Wow, Rolomia must be absolutely jacked under those robes. What follows is us bringing closure to a few of the monsters we defeated along our path to glory. We help Delrith return to his homeworld of Dis, we help Elvar keep her treasure hoard safe from her greedy offspring, and we turn off the oven for Count Draenor because he's worried he'd left it on. This lets us go and see the actual NPC Closure, who is the avatar of the metaphysical concept of closure, and documents the stories of everyone in RuneScape. He helps us trick Volomia into switching places with us once again and finishing up the first of the 4 subquests. The second subquest is Flashback. Here, Volomia has stolen and vandalized 3 biographies about our quests from Closure's office, which has altered reality to make these new events real. In this altered reality, Merlin, Ozan and Ava are dead, and waiting for us in Closure's office to fix it. We revisit our memories of the quest, and use our knowledge to set the biographies right again. A special highlight is return of fan-favourite NPC Cowleet Killer, who, in Volomia's new reality, kills Ava as part of a cow-murdering rampage. After resetting everything back to the way things should be, Merlin, Ozan and Ava are no longer dead, and we finish up the second of the subquests. The third subquest is Fortunes. In this one, we consider that maybe Volomia isn't an evil supervillain who stabbed me 30 minutes ago, but instead she's a misunderstood lovable misfit who stabbed me 30 minutes ago. You see, Volomia stole our identity, not to cause mischief, but because she secretly wants to be a hero like us. Our solution? Give her her own quest, with some help from Death, where we get to act as her very own quest boss. All we have to do is let Volomia kill us and quest complete. The fourth and final subquest is Finale. Shockingly, our gambit in the previous subquest actually worked, and Volomia went on to become a noble hero. Less shockingly, she's kind of bad at it, and has time travelled from the future to get our help. Volomia and her fellow adventurers Kami from the Player-Owned Ports, Meg, also from Player-Owned Ports, and Philip Carnelian from Carnelian Rising have all died, but not in the way that Destiny intended. A bit like in Flashback, we have to travel into each other's memories and use our incredible detective skills to determine what they should have done to, not be dead. We help Meg infiltrate the Black Knight's fortress, Kami to defend the Wushanku Isles, and Philip defeat a Saradomist heretic. And with that, the final subquest is done. Volomia is reforged as a powerful force for good, and we get 4 quest points. Success. Alright, I've been doing Araxxor and Onyxes. Can't say they're not Onyxes. Back to back into the leg piece. Spider leg bottom. Incredible stuff. Back to back to back into Onyxes. That is amazing. This kill is going fast. And that's a PB. What's the time? 3 minutes 50? Nothing in the chest. Just... what a chest. Wait. This could be another personal best. It is! 3 minutes 48. Magic is incredible. Okay, I said I wanted to finish the World Guardian quests, and that means no more random nonsense quests. It's time for a big one, Twilight of the Gods. Twilight of the Gods is the penultimate quest in the World Guardian quest series, and there's a lot of lore to unpack in this one. To start, White Knights have been ambushed by demons in Tentiston, and the demons in turn were ambushed by a mysterious monster that turns out to be Grigorovich from God Wars 2. We also chat to Naressa, a friendly Nodon dragonkin who believes that Grigorovich isn't Grigorovich at all, but instead a Chthonian demon called Erasmus, who's just confused and thinks he's Grigorovich. Honestly, a lot of stuff gets signposted in RuneScape, but I'm 100% certain that this is one plot twist nobody saw coming. Next, we visit Vicentistum Asylum to try to fix whatever the hell is going on here. It turns out that this really isn't Grigorovich, and never was. The previous lore was that Grigorovich was a mad human who sold his soul to Sliske for eternal life, becoming the weird jester puppet who menaces mid-level players in God Wars 2. Actually, Sliske killed Grigorovich pretty much instantly and fed him to a demon called Erasmus, who then took on Greg's form and personality, eventually forgetting who he really was. There is some precedence for this, with Senacianus, the demon from the Broken Home quest, who ate a small girl called Verena and went on to take her form. It turns out we almost cured Senacius back in the Broken Home quest by restoring his sanity, but not completely, as he swings between lucid moments and what he calls mindless gnashing. Charming. So, now we have 2 crazy demons to fix. But the asylum's already filled with demons who... Wait, what? They're not really demons? They're actually dragonkin inhabiting the bodies of demons for... You know what? I don't care. But they're also suffering from the same sort of cognitive dissonance for inhabiting the wrong form. We search the asylum, find a cure, give it to everyone, and that's all in a day's work for the World Guardian. Before leaving, the dragonkin demons tell us that there's a rumoured invasion of Zamorakian demons, which is bad, and Erasmus, now fully restored, explains to us why in his previous Gregorevich incarnation he spoke to us as if we were Sliske. He says we have the same magical resonance, and that some part of Sliske's essence has rubbed off onto us. Noxious says we might want to get that seen to before bouncing. Thanks bro, you know, right after fighting off demon invasion, I'll go straight to the Essence Doctor and get a prescription. Anyway, we hurry back to Falador to tell Saradomin about Zamorak's invasion. As an aside, during this exchange, we see Saradomin give 1,000,000 GP to Duke Horatio to prevent famine in Lumbridge. 1,000,000 GP? What the fuck? That's like 15 minutes of PVM. What is going on here? People are starving and I'm sitting here with the GDP of Lumbridge in my bank account as alcohols? That's messed up, man. You know, it's probably for the best I don't know about the 5,000 cooked sharks I have in the bank whilst little Timmy goes to bed hungry. After this, Saradomin sends us to spy on the Zamorakians, which we do, confirming the secret invasion plans. Just in time for Bilrak to turn up and declare war anyway. You could have done that 20 minutes ago, Bilrak. I mean, it really would have saved me some time with the whole spying thing. It's no big deal though, I'm sure you were busy and stuff, but you know, maybe next time just do me a solid, okay? Anyway, Bilrak does some pretty good monologuing. All the gods who might have opposed Zamorak lost most of their forces defending Centiston, except Zamorak, who noped out pretty early on. Now he's back, and with a seemingly endless army of demons. Our solution? Try to reinstate the Edicts of Guthix. The edicts that originally banished the gods and which crumbled when Sliske killed Guthix 10 years ago. What follows is maybe the most annoying quest puzzle of all time. I mean, it literally took me an hour without a guide of trial and error, where the guides of Guthix teach us the ritual required to re-implement the edicts. The catch though, is we're not skilled enough just to be selected. If we do complete the ritual, all divinity will be drained away, and all of the gods, not just Zamorak, will be banished from Gielinor. Not just that, but our own World Guardian powers will disappear as well. The last thing to do is to get the blessings of the other gods, which they give. The ritual itself can only be completed in the wilderness, the same place that Guthix originally enacted it in. Sadly, this is guided by Zamorak himself, who will be the last obstacle, but that's for later. For now, this quest is complete, and there's only one quest left in the World Guardian series, Aftermath. I'll definitely not be doing that this episode though, because beating that quest means fighting Zamorak, the hardest boss in the game at the time of recording. Now, I know there's a story mode, but I want to do it properly in normal mode, which means there's a bunch of gearing up to do first. So, back to Araxxor? It's Guthix Butterfly season, and that is going to be level 89 runecrafting and level 89 woodcutting. 89 runecrafting gives nothing, and 89 woodcutting, also nothing. In my downtime, I've been doing some AFKing in archaeology, and this is not an archaeology level, but an invention level. Level 100 invention, triple digits. Incredible. Ooh, that's another leg piece. Leg piece middle. Back to back into Onyxes. The leg piece drop is still in the clan chat. And Sour Flasks. Fantastic. Wait, this kill is going so fast. It's so fast! This is knocking my personal best out of the park. Look at that. 3 minutes 34? That's like 15 seconds off my personal best. Mage is OP. Alright, this is going to be level 108 archaeology from these bad boys. 25k XP a pop. Got 7 more to go. And that's level 108 with 2 crowns to spare. Very nice. That's going to unlock a new archaeology spot and a new relic unlock 2, Death Note. Probably not useful for me, but you know, whatever. Hey, another spider leg. I really do not need these anymore, but it's nice to see. I did the new arc spot and got this thingamajig, the Caladander, which I can cash in for the Death Note relic. As you can see, it means that all the guaranteed bone drops are noted. I mean, I really struggled to see how I'll ever use that. Maybe a prayer goes to 120. Still, it's an unlock. What the hell? Okay, let's get out of here before I die like an idiot. Wyvern crossbow. Wow, I did not expect that. The 66 million GP drop. Okay, this is insane. The Wyvern crossbow is a 1 in 2,000 drop chance. On task. I've killed 26. There is a 1.4% chance of being this lucky. And it's just one episode after getting super spooned on the Nightmare Gauntlets too. My luck, guys. Okay, I've done some Googling. This is a drop, guys, okay? The Wyvern crossbow is by some distance my best crossbow. It's a tier 85 versus the tier 80 royal crossbow, but it also has a super strong passive poison effect. You might think, well, the Noxious longbow is tier 90, surely it's better. No. Crossbows can use enchanted crossbow bolts, so combined with the poison, I'm pretty certain that this is a major upgrade to any boss that can be poisoned. I should note that Araxxor can't be poisoned, plus I need to keep using mage for drop chance reasons, but this is definitely a great and completely unexpected drop for me. And massively spooned. I thought my day couldn't get any better, but it could. Onyxes. More onyxes, and an effigy. Okay, so I've decided I should start collecting primal pulp for high level potions, so I'm going to plant this CQ seed. I need a plant pot. Okay, ignore that embarrassing failure. I can also plant some dragon fruit seeds in these cactus patches, which will also start giving me primal pulp. Wow, there's like an entire mini quest to unlock this patch. It's taking me like 15 minutes. No wonder I never did this before. It's decent XP though, to be fair. Cactus planted, and now I can come back and plant some of these fruit tree seeds now with their saplings. Onyxes and overloads. Could life get any better with a drop? Back to back onyxes. Again, the onyxes just love me. There is no rational explanation for this drop rate. Ooh, it's been like 15 kills. I almost went dry on these onyxes. Level 109. These levels are slow, man, and they are only gonna get slower. I mean, I died at Araxxor and he had like 1,000 HP left. 140k is not a high reclaim cost though. Now that I have the Wyvern crossbow, I'm also going to start collecting the criminal bolt tips, which I probably should have been doing before, but I'm doing now. It's the beginning of a new era, the primal pulp era. These bad boys make primal extract, which go into basically every single high level potion in the game. Adrenaline renewal, elbow overloads, poison bombs, power bursts, you name it, it has primal pulp in it. The superfood of RS3. Oh my god, again I died. He had less than 1,000 HP. Okay, so I didn't bring the crossbow because I haven't augmented it yet, but I tried out the new Nightmare Gauntlets for the first time, and that's 20 seconds off my Blackstone kill time. It's still 10 minutes, but it's getting better. All this bossing is great for Invention XP, and that's going to be level 101 Invention gains. This is going to be level 110 Archaeology once I get the next artifact, which should be soon. Just 2,000 XP to go. Why does it take so long to dig these out when, you know, I can literally see the artifacts just sitting there, sticking out of the sand? And that's the level. 2 new spots, and I will definitely be doing Warforged racks. I've heard they're great. This is going to be KC number 600 at the Big Spider. Will I get anything good? Will I finally get my Fang? Will I finally be able to end the video? No. You logs. Hey, level 92 Dungeoneering. And also, wait for it, 11 seconds off my personal best. And 110 Slayer seconds later. Live Awards. This is going to be another personal best with a new Gauntlets at Verak Lith. And that's 19 seconds. Very nice. Alright, pop the ring. Oh, that's it! Sorry, I messed up the audio a bit switching from replay buffer on OBS, so I missed part of that reaction. But it was just me screaming, so it doesn't matter. I have killed 613 Araxxor. The last 182 of them have been with Mage. This is This is huge. This is something I've been wanting to get since I started this account. I mean, granted, when I started this account, the Noxious Scythe was like best in slot, and there's been a lot of power creep since then. But it doesn't change how iconic it is, okay? It is also still the best halberd in the game, and by far my best melee option. I have to go for the back-to-back though, right? Onyxes, for old time's sake, it's okay. Okay, retrospective on Araxxor, 614 kills, fastest kill was 3 minutes and 34 seconds, did that with Mage. I've got a total of 14 leg pieces, and enough for 3 complete legs. I was skipping top path towards the end because it sucks. 1 fang, beautiful, no eyes, 4 web pieces. That hurts a little bit. It's 1 in 120 for any hill drop, so I'm almost exactly on rate for that, though the distribution is pretty painful. All the pets except Barry and Mallory? The Araxxor pet drops are a little weird, so I'm not sure how lucky I've been there. It's strange. I actually don't really know what I want to do now. I mean, I guess finish the episode, because it's been going on for like a while. But getting the scythe has been a goal for so long, and like, I just haven't really planned what's next. I guess finishing up the World Guardian quests? Let's quickly make the Noxious Scythe. Do I have the crafting level? I do. Let's go somewhere special for this. Am I sure? Hell yeah, I'm sure. Okay, I've just augmented it. I haven't perked it out yet. I just did it so I could do a glamour shot of how cool they look in Scythe and full masterwork. That's sexy. Oh yeah, very nice. You can definitely pull all the ladies in this outfit, okay? Alright, I'm going to call the episode here. Peace out. Like and subscribe if you like the video. Not because it feeds my family, because these videos aren't monetized, but because it feeds my ego. Anyway, have fun and see you next time.